do actually see videos where they have these little glasses to put their brushes in. So this is really the first time, and for some reason I decided to go with these nail forms instead of the molds to start with. Don't ask me why. This is Jen ASMR unboxing. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there, my lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. This evening I have another fun nail accessories slash DIY unboxing and tryout video for you. I have once again partnered with Born Pretty, who I am now an affiliate of, so you'll see their link down below with a permanent code for you guys if you want to try out any of the stuff that's making all these fun nails. For example, these ones. I'll link the video where I do these nails down below. So before we have a look at what fun nail items we have in here, I'm just going to spend a few minutes making some sleepy cardboard sounds. If you just want to see what's inside, feel free to skip ahead. Timestamps are down below. Otherwise, enjoy. So now that we're hopefully nice and relaxed, let's have a little look at what we have. So, acrylic nail kit, craving extension, adhesive. I don't know what craving means in this context. Like, are you craving extension on your nails? Then adhesive, I guess. I don't get it. Maybe it's a term I don't know about nails and stuff. So, Born Pretty, All Shine on Me. This is acrylic powder and liquid. Acrylic nail powder, acrylic nail liquid, and acrylic nail accessories. And a few little notes there. So I don't actually know what's in here. They asked me if I wanted to try something, an acrylic nail kit, and honestly I don't really know exactly what that means as such. There are a lot of different ways of doing nails, I have learned, and I am far from knowing many of them. Okay, so we have one of the plastic interiors here, so that's going to make a bit of noise. Hold on one second. Okay, so here is what is inside. Quite exciting. There is quite a bit of a scent, but I'm guessing that's probably normal. I thought maybe this was leaking, but it seems perfectly fine. There's no damage or anything. So we have a whole bunch of stuff which I'm gonna have to go through properly because I don't really know what I'm doing with this. So basically, for nails, when I have just my normal natural nails, I usually just pop on like some sort of clear kind of something that's going to be helping your nails and stuff like that, or just leave them bare or whatnot. I used to do just nice color with just normal nail polish, and then I started doing some nail art like 10 years ago or something, and then I started doing gel nails but on my natural nails, but I never really did it correctly in the way that when I took them off it was always a bit damaging to my nails, and you know, I never really took the time to properly take them off. But yeah, and then when I started press-ons, I was just like, oh great, I can have length. You know, and I can remove the length when I don't want it, and that just seemed very cool to me. Okay, so what do we have? How to prepare your nails, how to remove once it's on. Let's have a look at the back here. Okay, so we have some instructions which look quite good, but I think I will definitely still be watching a few videos before I try anything, that's for sure. Okay, so you want to apply a thin base gel and cure with a UV lamp. So I'll grab that from another kit, that's fine. Put a nail form on. Oh, you have either the mold or the nail form. Okay. The mold is to stay on? No. Okay, you cure it and you make it with the mold and then you remove the mold. Okay. So if we're going to use these little stickers that you've probably seen around, you know, they kind of loop around your nails. Pour suitable acrylic liquid into the glass. So we have a little glass. I wonder if it has to be glass for what you're going to be putting in it. Does that make sense? Like it would melt certain plastics or something. Okay, so you have a little tiny tumbler, little glass here. I do actually see videos where they have these little glasses to put their brushes in. Okay, and then you want to dip the acrylic powder with suitable acrylic liquid. Okay, so you're dipping your brush in here with this liquid. Then you're dipping it into the powder. Okay, we have 3 different powders. Are they just different colors? Like white, clear maybe? Or it's just white as well and then the pink. let's go through it in a kind of methodical way. So we have the little glass and the acrylic liquid here, and that is to turn the powder into a kind of gel, I guess. We have the little nail forms that are in sticker form that you've probably seen, like people put around their nails. And then we have these little forms that are kind of for the same purpose, but more of an easier way, I guess. It seems like it should be easier, but then I don't know. I'll have to see. Never done that either. So yeah, and they seem to have little marks on them for length, perhaps. Maybe not. I don't know. And then a little vial, a large vial. Okay. So let's have a look at these powders. We have clear, pink, and white. Okay, I was correct. We have clear, white, and pink. Oh, that's full. For some reason, I didn't expect it to be so full. That's not a bad thing. I feel like the pink isn't that full. $30 mils. 30 mils also, but there's like a space. It needs to be like moved around or something. And this one is pretty full too. Okay. So yeah, so then we shape after surface drying. So you apply to the nail until the satisfying effect. Wait for it to dry, then you shape it while it's drying. Take off the nail form after completely drying and grind the shape. File. Grind means file. In a lot of these kind of translated instructions, one of the best ones I've ever seen is grind the nail sizes. I'll never get that sentence out of my head. Okay, then you clean the nail surface, apply top coat, and cure it with a UV lamp finish. So you don't cure this off, it just dries. That's what I seem to have understood. How long does it take to dry then? Okay. I'll need to try. You can add rhinestones or carving. I see what they mean by carving. It means like doing 3D things, like little flower petals or something. Okay, that makes sense. Let's face it, I probably won't be doing any carving in this video. I'm just gonna try and do the basic steps. Let's have a look at the brushes. We have 5 different sizes. I wonder if I really need different sizes or I just need lots of different brushes. Okay, so these are the brushes. Can pop the little covers off. They're all nice and pointy. To remove that initial toughness to them. I guess it's good that they stay nice and pointy though, for when you're going to be using them. Okay, so I'm pretty excited about this. I think I'm going to have some frustrating moments and some unsure moments, and probably look at my phone a lot during all of this, but I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun, and hopefully I will have some pretty nails at the end of it. So I'm gonna leave this video here for this evening. During the next week or so, I'm gonna grab some time and make some pretty nails, hopefully, or a disaster, we'll see. So if you watch this video and you want to try this, there is a code down below. I'll link everything down below. I think this is a kit that is available only in France because I got it from them from their Amazon store, but I'm sure they have a very similar kit available elsewhere on their website or on their Amazon store in like the US or whatnot. So feel free to use the code. It will support the channel. Yeah, and if you know more about nails than me, which isn't that hard, and you see that I'm doing something wrong, please don't hesitate to let me know what I could be doing to make my life easier. And like if anything goes wrong, to let me know how I can avoid that in the future. Okay, so see you in a bit. Bye. So here I am putting on the base coat to start this little journey, and I'm just gonna let you know now it's pretty bad. So this is really the first time, and for some reason I decided to go with these nail forms instead of the molds to start with. Don't ask me why. So I'm popping on the little nail form, and it's kind of squint. I think the angle should have been a bit higher, maybe, not sure. Let's see. And I'm going in with the powder. I chose the clear because I thought I would just paint my nails after if it didn't go well, which it didn't. So I'm grabbing some of the liquid and the powder, and the first thing I noticed is the consistency is not easy to get. So I kept adding some of the liquid and trying to like smooth it out and stuff. So anybody that's ever done acrylic nails or is a professional will probably be cringing throughout this whole process, but it's fine. It's my very first try, so a little experimentation. Don't mind. So I'm just like adding little bits at a time because I'm scared to do too much. And at this point I'm realizing, wow, this stuff dries really fast. really fast. And I didn't even notice the nail form had opened at this point because I'm just like concentrating so like on every little brush stroke. So there we go. It's still a nail shape. It's fine. So I tried to like smooth it out a little, but I didn't really smooth it. It just added, which is fine. So it's looking pretty lumpy, and I thought, well, maybe it's one of those trust the process things. It's not. So I'm doing the little tweezer squeezy thing that they did on the tutorial card, and removing the nail form. And you'll see it's not, I mean, it is nail shaped, but it's pretty bad. So I'm just gonna file the hell out of it and try and make it work. So I'm filing, I think at this point it would have been good to use like an electric file. I do have like a handheld one, but I wasn't prepared for that at this point. So I just kept filing away, trying to turn it into the most smoothest nail I could. And there you can see underneath it's a mess too. I didn't even think about underneath. I'm just filing away. And honestly, at the end, it kind of looks like a nail shape. Pretty bad. Not usable. But it's okay for a first try, I think. So I end up trying a second one on the middle finger. And it turned out like a touch better, but not great. they resemble each other pretty much. So there it is, all cleaned and filed, and it kind of looks like a nail. I'm sure that it's pretty bad, but okay. So after I tried 2 nails on the nail form, I'm going for the mold now. So I'm checking the size, I did my base coat, and now I'm thinking, okay, I've got to go fast. So just painting it in there. I just did 2 blobs, tried to go fast, and quickly squished it on. So it's pretty squished, which means that the cuticle area has like a little bit of build up of the acrylic, which, I mean, I guess it could be filed, but I think it's probably better to avoid that. So I'm just letting it fully dry. I'm like squishing it and checking it, but I'm sure I shouldn't be. I'm sure it's making it more fragile as I'm doing that, but you know, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going for it. And you'll see that this is, yeah, I'm just checking underneath now. I didn't think of the underneath at all. The next time I try this, I'm definitely going to be thinking of the underneath. So there we go. Doesn't that look a lot smoother? I mean, the sides are pretty bad. I didn't put enough, I think, or used the wrong sized form, but it's definitely better. I did the last one, a little pinky, and here we have the end result. So not perfect for sure. The first 2 are non-usable. The second 2, they're not perfect, but they're still nail shaped. I'm sure they're not very stable and not great, but I decided I'm gonna paint my nails anyway, just to go right to the end of the process. And honestly, the last 2 don't look so bad once they're painted. I mean, the polish, the gel polish, is kind of hiding all the little cracks and all these little defaults that you can see when I'm going close up. On the first 2 is just a mess. Blobby mess. But the last 2, the ring finger and the pinky, are not so bad. So I'm sure there are 100 things I did wrong, but honestly, I'm kind of proud of my first try. Really, just like, I mean, look at that. The first 2 are just comical, and these last 2, honestly, there's a bit of cleanup to be done, but I'm kind of proud of it. So hopefully I will be practicing underneath. Pretty bad, but yeah, I'm gonna be practicing. So I hope you enjoyed laughing along with me at my first try. Maybe I will do another one when I know